Alright, this is my finished look. I hope you like it. Here he comes. Here he comes. Here's my brother to finish the video. Do your ending for me.
You want to do the ending?
Yep.
Chi-Chi coming at you live from the studio.
Oh my god.
Hello, this is Ellie, and she's coming in here to tell you to like, subscribe, and paw my face off.
Okay, I'm putting her down. Jesus Christ. Woo!
Subscribe. Have a nice day.
Alright, so let's get started. Gonna put my headband on. My hair's a little crazy, sorry. So first we're gonna moisturize. My face has been a little dry lately, so I'm going in with the Benefit moisturizing. There we go. Smells good, works great. I pat it in right here, like around my nose, and then I just spread it out through here. This is really where I'm like dry at, so this is what I mainly work on. So just like right here, my T, like right my T-zone. This is my T-zone. Right here is not even that bad, but like right here, not good. But alright. So after we go in with moisturizer, I'm going to go ahead and prime. I'm going to go ahead and prime my face with the Too Faced Hangover primer. I think it's like the third. I've used this a couple times and I've like really grown to like it a lot. So I'm just going to put that on my hand, put it all through here, and then I'm just going to pat that in so that when you put your foundation on, it'll look so nice. Oh, I didn't want to do my face first. Okay. So we're gonna put foundation on. I forgot. I did not. This look may get dirty. Alright, so next thing is nails. Okay, so I'm just gonna prime my eyes with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance 24-Hour Wear. Right here. And I'm just gonna put this, right, and then I'm just gonna put this on my ring finger, and then I'm just gonna put this all over my eyelid. Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and go in with the base color. For my bases, I like to use a plain Jane, super light. I'm gonna use the Power of Makeup palette by Nikki Tutorials. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the color Ivory. Look at me making up some ivy right here. Look how pretty these shadows are. I'm going in with the Ivy color all over my lid, just so that, you know, when we put, you know, the darker colors on, it'll blend out really nicely. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with my transition color. I'm going to use the shadow Painkiller, the same palette from Nikki Tutorials right here. Right here. This palette came out super nice. Like, she outdid herself. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and go in with the transition color, and I'm just going to blend that into the crease kind of in this circular motion. You know what? Let me just zoom in. Zoom you in. Don't know why I didn't think of that sooner. Sorry. And I'm just going to go in my transition color, and I'm just going to blend that in on my eyelid and going in, what do you call this? Windshield wiper motion. just because the eye pretty much itself is gonna be all black, so we need like a nice transition color so that doesn't look crazy, and you know. Alright, so now that our transition color is on the lid, up in the crease, you see how it's in the crease like that? I'm gonna go ahead and go in with a slightly darker shade at the very top, like strictly in the crease. I'm actually gonna go in and use with the Laura Lee Violet by the Voss Laura Lee palette and use the shade Alabama, which is right here. Actually, I'm gonna mix these two. And with Alabama, I'm gonna bring it all the way to like my inner corner and kind of sweep it out like that. Because we're not gonna have a wing, but honestly, if you have tape, just put it right here and oh, it's gonna be so perfect. But I don't have tape. See how it goes out like that? That is what we want. See it? So I completely forgot I wanted to start with my eyes and not my face. So I primed. You can't see me, dog. I primed and moisturized my face by mistake first, but hey, I ain't perfect, and I ain't gonna cut it out because you know what? We make mistakes, so I'm not gonna edit it out. I'm gonna put it in there. Okay, that it? Yeah. Okay. All right. So now I'm gonna go in with the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the color black. And I'm sorry, it's dirty. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the NYX Jumbo. It's actually eyeliner, but hey, we're actually just gonna put that in here. It doesn't really matter if it's messy, we're gonna fix it, trust me. I would not let myself walk around like this. Alright, so I'm going to go in with a Lexi 205 tapered blending brush. I actually got this in my BoxyCharm this month. And we're going to go ahead and use that fluffy, it's kind of fluffy. Well, it's for blending, so. And I apologize. I was blending my transition color with Morphe 504 brush. And then I put my base on with a Real Techniques Deluxe Crease brush, but I use it for my whole eyelid. See that right there? Oh, my little mole. I'm sorry, I completely forgot. I'm so rude. I'm just the rudest person. Alright, so anyways, going with my Lexi, I'm going to go ahead and start buffing this out. Alright, so I didn't expect that. Okay. So, I don't know what happened. It just took it off. So I'm gonna try this one more time just because. Alright, so this we're just going to use to put it all over the eyelid. This brush isn't what I expected it to be, so let me get all faithful. I'm actually just going to go in my BH Cosmetics brush Doesn't really have a number. This is what it looks like. This one will do its job without me getting frustrated. I don't know how else to explain it. Alright, so this is not as matte as I wanted it to be, just because I didn't clean this brush because I wasn't going to use it and I did not have any patience and so on and so forth. Going in with the same Painkiller with the Power of Makeup Nikki Tutorials palette. I'm just going to go ahead and just do this here. Windshield wipers, just to kind of blend out the black and that transition color up there. And then I'm going to use the brush that I used for the black. The black is called Wanted. It's also in the Nikki tutorial palette. We're going to clean this up, trust me. Trust me. I'm going to go ahead and do my foundation just because I want to clean this up here because we have to smoke this out down here. The foundation I'm using today is the Cushion True Match Lumi Cushion in the shade W2. And it's literally a cushion. Alright, and then I'm just going to go ahead and use the Real Techniques Miracle Sponge, I think they call it. I'm just going to go ahead and put that all over my face. Now that the foundation is on, we're going to go ahead and go in with concealer. I'm going to go ahead and use the Naked Skin Urban Decay Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. Right here. I'm an idiot. And I know it's almost done. And then I'm also using Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the color 15 Fair. And then this one is, the Naked Urban Decay one is Fair Neutral. And the one I'm using, this one's 15 Fair, just because the other one's really light. So first I'm going to go ahead and use the Urban Decay one here, directly under my eye. And when I say directly, I guess I mean like this. See, this is me cleaning this up right here. I'm going to go ahead and wing it out like that. And then just leave this like that. Now going in with the Maybelline concealer, just pushing that in through here. I'm going to do one at a time so that they don't dry. And I'm going to use this new Real Techniques wedge. Now that it's a miracle brush, but like smaller. I'm going to try it out. I'm going to use this side, it's flat. Try it out under my eye. Okay, now I'm going to go back in with the big one and finish this. Alright, so now that that looks more cleaned up, to set the under eyes, I'm going to go ahead and go in with the Kat Von D Powder Locket Foundation in the shade Light 45, directly under my eyes, and highlight my T-zone pretty much. And I'm using the E48 by Morphe. And it's a little dirty because I use it all the time. I'm just going to set the rest of the face with the RCMA powder, the No Color powder. And I'm setting it with the Real Techniques blush brush. Alright, now that the face is set, I'm going to finish up my eyes. Alright, and I'm just going to go in with the NYX, the same black jumbo pencil by NYX, and I'm just going to, I'm not putting it on my waterline, I'm putting it, let me zoom you guys back in. Alright, so I'm not necessarily putting it on my waterline, I'm just putting it right here where my lashes go. And now I'm going to go in with my BH Cosmetics brush, the 122 I guess. Don't really know if that. Going in with the color Wanted in the Nikki tutorial palette, the same black color that I've been using. Right here. And now I'm just going to take this brush and blend it out. Get it real smoked out. I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows before I forget, and you know, brows are like my life, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows. I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in the color Chocolate. My brows are pretty thick. I really don't have to do much. I just fill them in because they get a little spotty sometimes. So I learned to do my brows watching YouTube videos, and then I got Patrick Star certified. Wow, look at the difference already. I got Patrick Star certified, and he taught me that this right here up here needs to be like more natural than anything, like the front, and then this right here is what you kind of shade in more in depth than you would shade in, you know, like your tail, or like the whatever you call the end of your eyebrow. I call it my little tail. And he also taught me that when you do this, you know, you brush up and then you know, you fill them in. Like I said, I really don't have to do much to my eyebrows. And then when you do like the top up here, you brush this down. I'm going to go in with the NYX Control Freak Eyebrow Gel. Is this technically a color? It's clear. It's definitely clear. And it's backwards, so yep. There we go. And I'm just gonna brush that in here. And this, I forgot how much it is, to be honest, but this is so affordable. So I'm going to take the Control Freak. I don't have glitter glue, so I'm just gonna swipe it on my hand like so. And I'm going in with my BH Cosmetics 11 brush, I guess. It says 11. See how tiny it is? I'm gonna go ahead and use the Gliterally Too Faced it came in with my Nikki Tutorials bundle. I'm just gonna go ahead and dip it in there, and this is what's going in our corner right here. I'm just trying to put that in my corner and just blend it out here. And I'm just going to take a little bit more glue and put some more in the inner corner just because I like I want to make like the inner corner like really pop. Like nobody's like Britney Spears kind of popped back in 1990 whatever. That kind of pop. Yep. Pixie dust just farted on my eyes. I wish I can show you this. Like, how can I show you this? Alright, so that's how we get this look. I'm gonna charge my camera a little bit and I will be back. Did we leave off? Alright. I like these because they're like wispy. But check them out. They look really nice, honestly. Oh, look. Left, right. Can't go wrong. Can't, you know. They know I'm a retard. I'm just kidding. I'm going in and using this lash glue. What is this called? Okay, I don't know how to say it. I'm just going to show you. And I'll leave it down below. I'm going to go ahead and use that lash glue and put it all over the rim here. I don't know what you would call that. So while we wait for that to dry, we're going to multitask. I'm going in with chocolate from so these lashes are kind of pissing me off. So we're going to go ahead and go in with this color right here, chocolate, and I can't see it from here. So we're going to go ahead and go in with that color and bronze up the forehead. And then do the face. I'm actually bronzing with Morphe M177. See that right there? And this is the head of the brush. Here you go. This is the head of the brush. I am going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit palette, and mine's a little dirty. Sorry. And I'm just gonna go ahead and use this color right here. My friend Stephanie actually taught me this, or how do you say it? She informed me. She advised me. I don't know how you would say it. She told me that the grayer undertones for like lighter skin is better because it kind of looks more like a shadow rather than, you know, like look at these orangey colors, you know what I'm saying? So it looks more like a shadow when you contour rather than like such a bronzy. And I'm actually contouring with the Morphe 403 brush. I have the little mini trial, whatever you want to call this. And I'm going in with the Morphe E brush. Let's do a light bake. Light bake. See, it's not like I'm baking, but it's like I'm warming up, you know? I'm not cooking, but I'm like warming up like leftovers. Cheeks, so since I have chubbier cheeks, you know, I like to have like that cut. Always, no matter what. Even if I put on bronzer, I still make that cut. My cheeks are really chunky. Okay, I have fat cheeks for real. So that's why I do that. I'm actually going to go ahead and go in with mascara, and I'm going to use this one today. Alright, so I'm going to let this dry a little bit, and then we're going to go ahead and put lashes on. But before that, I kind of want to highlight my brow here. I'm going to go ahead and go in with my NYX Wonder Pencil. See, look at that color. I use this for everything. You can use it for like a lip. I'm just going to use it to go under my brow. See how like they make them look so much more like clean cut, and then I just blend it in with my finger. when I do that technique, it makes my eyebrows look fresh, and they are hairy as hell right now. So I'm just gonna dust away this here. Dust away my warm up. And then I'm actually gonna go ahead and go in with the E33 fan brush, and I'm blending it so it's not so harsh. Alright, lippy time. I'm going in with Kylie Cosmetics and the shade Moon. So one side of my lip goes straight and the other one kind of goes up. It takes me forever to do my lipstick. I feel like this lip kind of makes it like the glitter. Can you see the glitter? Like it has like all these colors in it. And then here's the lip. Alright, so I'm gonna let this lash glue dry. I'm gonna highlight in between. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the Becca Cosmetics color Pearl. Oh my god. They do it so tiny. And I'm using my Morphe 510 brush. And one thing one of my best friends, Samantha, taught me is that I was watching her video, and by taking, this finger is really dirty. Does this one look better? I'll try this one. And she said to go like this and like kind of like peel it off like that so that you don't like ruin or like rip anything off. That's it. That was a little difficult. Because one time I took my lashes off, like you know, like you ripped it, and it broke. So when I saw that video, I was like, oh my god, I needed that. I needed that like a little while ago. Like, you couldn't make that video earlier? I'm just kidding. And I will link that video down below because it's a really nice look. And she teaches you how to take off your lashes properly. Alright, and when putting on lashes, it's much easier when you're like looking down at your mirror. Like, don't try and like put your mirror up like this. Like, you wanna look down at the mirror. Let me see, like this. And you wanna start from the middle. And just push it on in. Alright, this is the finished look.